All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a pull list episode. We've got a weird assortment of heroes, but we are going to see how they all mesh up. You guys haven't interacted yet.
This is true.
It's a weird team up.
I mean, weird has a negative connotation.
Okay.
I feel like
A new
Odd.
team up.
there you
Strange.
go. There you go.
Peculiar.
Yep, I like
Peculiar
peculiar.
indeed.
Uncanny, even.
Oh, that's a good word. All right. And so let's get to the most important part of any story, and that, of course, are the people that tell it. So, let's start with you, Shift. You're right on top. Tell us who you are, who you playing, and what's up.
My name's Jake. You can find me on social media at DMJake on Blue Sky and other places. And I'm going to be playing the Shift, or in this situation, Shift Spirit of Envy. And the Shift is an actor who seems to find himself on the East Coast more than he should. But, I think we're going to be, home this episode. So, yeah.
All right. And that brings us to Crash. Tell us who you are. What's up?
Hi, everybody. I'm Zachary Vaudo. You can find me all around the internet at Sneakernet or Sneakernet Music, making music and playing tabletop games. Tonight, I am your still figuring it out, maybe soon to be hero for hire, Caleb Crash Casey.
And that leaves, last but certainly not least, Mollie. Why don't you tell us who you are?
Hi, I'm Mallory. You can find me all over the internet at Moxie Blue, MOXXIEBLUE. I am the owner and creative producer over at Rediscovery RPG, where I usually am the GM of a lot of horror games, but in Norval, you can usually find me playing Mollie Meadows, who was just trying to get her doctorate, and then her life flipped upside down for no good reason. And now is sort of a hero, but doesn't really know how to be yet.
All right. And we're actually going to start with Mollie Meadows. Now, Mollie, it's only been a couple of weeks since you were working alongside a SHIELD squadron, where you discovered that you all your life had been harboring the shattered spirit of the demon Blackheart. Through sheer force of will and a little help, however, you know that demon has been excised from you.
Yeah.
But in the past few days, you've noticed some of the gifts that the demon bestowed upon you haven't left with it. A little stronger than usual, faster, and all that sort of stuff. But really, that's not going to pay the bills, and that's the problem you're dealing with these days. And that's why it's such a boon when you get an email saying that there is a internship that pays for it's just for the summer, but a big Hollywood studio is paying to have you intern for them. You know what that means. You'll be running coffee and doing all the menial tasks that no one wants to do, but this is a solid check, and they're going to be covering room and board, so
Yeah, it's a nice gig to have when I've got the semester off from school. So the minute I got the email, I sent in all my stuff, and I was like, I know my resume doesn't look like I should be the perfect intern, but I swear I am. I will be the fastest coffee runner you've ever seen. And I cannot tell if that's me making a joke about having powers of super speed, or if I'm just imagining that I have powers of super speed from some sort of trauma-induced thing. And I'm just going to run really fast to the coffee shop if that's what they need. I just really need the money.
You get back that you have been accepted and that you will be working as the personal assistant to one of the cast members in the film, John Alpine.
Perfect. I pack my stuff, the same like 6 outfits I wear on rotation, and my trusty jacket, and head out the door, ready to
They
go.
give Now here's the thing. They give you a few $100 for a plane ticket. Are you taking a plane?
No, I'm pocketing the money and I'm flying myself there.
Okay. Roll me an agility just to see how discreet you're being with
For
this.
sure. Probably not very. Knowing myself and how I'm still very much figuring out flying, especially. That was one that didn't come to me very naturally at all. But we will give it a shot. My new agility. It's a 5.
So, the target number was only going to be 15. You duck out, and it's not that you're being very sneaky. It's just that you're giving yourself permission to go full tilt, and you're realizing just how fast you can move, and you take off into the air, and you really start to push it, and you notice that you are gone. You're flying past planes, and you should get there. Well, where is there actually? You're not a pilot, and you're several thousand feet in the air. How? Let me get a logic check from you to see if you know where the fuck you're going.
Guarantee you I'm going to have to land and look at my phone. Guarantee.
This is going to be target number 15 again.
Because, I would just like to say that on this new character sheet that I have, my logic is still a 0. Everything else, a beautiful score. A logic, a 0.
That's an 11. You're going from Chicago to LA, which is normally a 4-hour flight. Ask me how I know. And it's only been like 2 hours. You can't possibly be there yet, right? But that's a lot of water that you're above, and you realize that you may have overshot it.
Oh, that's the ocean. I've not seen the ocean in like 20 years. Okay, let's turn around and try again, kids. And I'm just gonna fly again until I see land, and then if I think I'm somewhere in the vicinity, I'll just land, get out my phone, and look at my GPS and literally type Los Angeles.
And while you do that, Crash, you're getting a call from Jessica, who is your manager, and she goes, new gig.
What are we looking at, Jess?
Looking at really an artsy fartsy picture. I don't know why they're tapping you for it, but money's money.
Well, clearly it's because I'm an artist at what I do, though I don't think they're gonna want me to creatively crash a car.
The name of the movie is Sour. It's a Willy Wonka remake.
Willy Wonka remake?
Yeah, but it's supposed to be like serious or something.
Huh. I mean, it's no J.M. Hucklebrandon movie, but it sounds interesting.
I don't know who that is. I don't like when you use references like that. I don't know who you're talking about.
Jess, you did Kung Fu Carrot. Come on.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the dead guy.
That's, you know what? That God rest his soul.
All right, yeah. Just shoot me the details, and I will head over there. When do they need me there?
They're gonna need you there tomorrow. I got this message a couple days ago. I'm sorry about that. I was busy. I was out with the girls.
Yeah. I mean, hey. In all fairness, I was.
Yeah,
I was
you
also a
get
little
in
bit.
and out, so we could call it. We could call it even.
Yep.
What have you even been up to?
It is. getting really good at what I do.
You know, I saw pictures of you on TMZ running from like an Asgardian or something. Are you like a villain?
Personal trainer. Nothing to worry about.
Oh, okay. Well, I got your itinerary. I know where you're gonna be staying. You'll know where you're gonna be staying. They're covering a lot of this. It's real nice.
Sounds like a sweet gig to me. I think it'd be nice to get out of town for a little bit.
Yeah. Well, if you see anybody that I like, tell them to send me pictures.
You know it.
Bye.
Bye. Hang up the phone. Oh, God.
Immediately you get an email with all the information that you're going to be needing. And they give you like an outline of the stunts that they're going to need you to develop. And it's really most of the things that happen to the kids, but they've been aged up in this movie. It's kind of like it's this movie is actually turning out to be a mix of Willy Wonka and Saw.
As it should be, of course. I think Crash is like looking through the stunts, and despite the fact that this is, you know, a gorier version of Willy Wonka, he's flipping through this, and he got ejected over the river, over one of the like the Great Lakes, and exploded just a couple days ago. So everything just kind of looks really tame, but it's not really something he can talk about.
This is true, and you are all set to go. There's gonna be a staff meeting tomorrow when you get in. You know, they're gonna start on, you know, table reads, and the stunt team are gonna start plotting out everything. It's the first day of production. Everybody's gonna be busy.
All right. Well, I need the money to rebuild my car after
it got absolutely fucked.
After what Tyr put it through. I've got some ideas of what to add into it. So yeah, I'll pack my stuff. I'll pack my clothes. I'll pack the notebook where I've been like doodling ideas for this like contract Crusaders gig that like maybe I can launch at some point. Just everything in the bag and prepping for tomorrow.
And with that, we turn the page. Shift. Where do we find you?
Well, he is probably are we day one already, or are we like right before day one?
I'll say when we turn the page with you, we're on day one.
He is in his trailer with a massage gun, running it up and down his legs furiously, as he is not used to running from New York to California nearly as much as, you know, the others are used to.
I need you to make me an ego check. This is going to be target number 16.
An 11.
With that 11, you hear. With that 11, you hear in your mind, just a couple more years of work in this stupid position, and then people will be coming to my trailer. They'll be coming to my trailer, and I'll be a star. And then you hear knock, knock, knock.
Yeah, who is it?
Delilah, I'm one of the PAs.
Oh, yeah, come on in. What's happening?
Just letting you know that we've hired someone on to take care of all your needs. They should be on their way shortly. I just wanted to let you know. It's a pleasure. It's really good to see you. I love all your stuff.
Oh, and I get up and I walk over and I take their hand and I shake it with both my hands. I'm like, I always love to hear when people say that they enjoy the content that I've created. It is amazing to find other people that enjoy it. I'm used to 9-year-olds telling me how much they love it, you know. So seeing a grown adult say they enjoy it makes my day. Thank you so much.
Give me another ego check. Target number 15.
21.
You hear her envy again, but you're able to choose whether you comprehend it or if you block it out.
Oh, I'm hearing her envy. Oh, I like that. I want to hear it.
As you're shaking your head, you note that it's easier to control when you have contact. You hear, this dolt got a starring role? Pfft, this city doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm better than him.
I after hearing it, I just like, I'm looking forward to having you on more of my sets. Maybe you can help me work on my next one. That'd be really great.
Yeah, everybody says this here, but I'm a little bit of an actress myself. So if you ever,
is that so? What have you been in?
I've done some YouTube stuff.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of YouTube. I know a lot of people do stuff on YouTube.
I've got massive numbers on TikTok. The digital space is the new frontier of entertainment, as they say. So,
yeah, absolutely. Storyteller, I have a question. Does it feel good to feel their envy, or is it just something I get to do? Like I get to hear it, or is it something I enjoy?
Hearing her envy feels good because it's her reaching for what you have. It's pure power. Like you are feeling how much she's reaching up. Like it's the difference between perceived reality and reality. She is putting your life on a pedestal, and the higher she thinks you are from her, the more euphoric it feels to you.
I go, hold on, you know what, you have to do this. Hold on, and I grab my phone. I go, and I pull YouTube up, and I go, what's your channel name?
And while you're linked in on her envy, you can feel there's an embarrassment because, like,
I Jacob Kyle am aware of this feeling because no matter how proud I am of myself,
exactly,
this conversation when someone's like, "Oh, what's your channel name?" and I'm like, "Oh God, oh!"
Like she is genuinely proud of it, but like,
yeah.
He's looking at you like up here, so she goes, "It's Boopsie Noodles."
Oh, Boopsie. Did I spell that correctly? Is that you?
Yes.
I hit the follow button and I look at the subscriber number. I'm like, oh, you are doing really well. That's like that's the numbers that we hit on I think the first no, it was like the third weekend of Kung Fu Carrots 1. I think that was box office numbers that we hit that third weekend. That's really good. That's really good numbers.
Roll me another ego check with edge. As like, you know what you're doing and you can feel it happening. Like it's very weird to like, oh my God, with the 20 with the 20, like just like, oh, we did that on our third week. Like the diminishment of her spirit raises the platform you're on even higher. She has to reach even higher, and that envy, it's almost turned like envy is an ugly thing, and it's already toxic, but you're turning it poisonous, and you can feel it starting to eat at her spirit, and that just feels so good.
I take my phone and I close it and I put it away. Thank you so much. And whoever you got to help me out, I'm sure they're gonna be great. Just have them come right in. I'm ready to go. I'd love to meet them and get started.
Yeah. I'll send them right away. It's lovely meeting you.
Yeah, absolutely.
She walks off.
John Alpine just stands there and watches them leave and just is like basking in that. Like, I imagine the way it works, or way it feels, is it's almost like an aura, right? Like this aura, and the further they get away from me, like I don't feel it or I don't taste it, right, as much. And so as they're walking away, I'm just watching it, just like the just disdain of envy I've created walk away from me, and just a proud papa moment, just like I did that.
I'm giving the party 1 karma for the entire party gets 1 karma for that. All right, and so Delilah goes off, and Molly, the assumption is that you've made it here, and that you stayed at your hotel, you got everything set up, and you're on set, and Delilah comes up to you and goes, "You've been assigned to Mr. Alpine. His trailer is 17C. Good luck. You should probably go check in on him."
Yeah, sounds good. 17C, Mr. Alpine. I got it.
You can see tears building up in her eyes.
Are you okay? Are you good?
I'm fine. This city it takes a lot, but thick skin, it's all worth it in the end.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sure everything's gonna be great. You're doing awesome. Don't worry.
I don't need you to tell me that. Listen,
you don't need me to tell you that. I was just trying to be nice.
I think in this moment of vulnerability, things might have been confused. I run all the assistants, and so I am your boss. So I am fine. I don't need a pep talk from you. Just go take care of John, and I don't want to hear any problems from him. Just go.
You got it. And I will walk away.
All right. Do you head to
17C? Yeah.
Okay.
Where else am I gonna go? I don't know this place. First hour of my first day, my boss is already on my ass because I tried to be nice. So you know what? Go into his trailer.
All right. Do you knock or you just walk in?
Oh, I knock. I'm polite.
Okay. All right. So John, knock.
Into a stranger.
Oh yeah. Come on in.
Oh, hi, Mr. Alpine. Sorry if I'm interrupting. I'm your new assistant, Mollie.
John pauses an episode of Oopsie Doodles on his phone. And
Oopsie Doodles, and then it just pauses.
And pauses it, right? Because that was the name of the channel. Mm-hmm. And then he hits the unsubscribe button and closes the phone, and
you get another wave of that feeling.
Sorry about that. I'm John. Call me John, please. Mr. Alpine was not my father, but still, I don't like being called it. So, John, please.
John, sounds great. I'm Mollie.
Hi, Mollie. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing so much better now, but for completely different reasons. Look, I'll be honest. Most of my work is all voice acting stuff, so having an assistant is all new to me. And as much as I love the idea of having an assistant, I'm not sure what all work you're going to be able to do. I guess hang out and chill with me, maybe help me run lines or something. I have no idea. I have really no idea what you're going to be doing. So I guess hang out and chill.
Yeah, sure. It's my first time being an assistant on set, so I honestly had no clue what you were going to ask me to do. So we're in a very similar boat, and we'll figure it out together.
Please sit down.
Yeah, for sure. And she'll just sort of sit on whatever surface is closest.
So are you like the others? You want to be an actor, and that's why you're doing this?
Oh no, not even a little. Honestly, that sounds like the complete opposite of kind of what I want my life to be. I fully admire what you all do. I love movies
Don't.
and shows, but it's not my thing.
Don't. It's a terrible job.
Thanks for the honesty.
Look,
I'm in
you're
school,
either extremely lucky and you get a gig like I got, or you spend most of your life being denied over and over and over, and get told why every little imperfection about your body, your personality, your voice, every existence of you is somehow wrong. So, you're either lucky or get abused, and sometimes you're lucky that you got abused. So it's not a good fucking industry.
Yeah, it sort of sounds horrific, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
So, I think it's at that moment we're gonna turn the page. Crash, you have made it into the building, and you're meeting with the rest of the production crew, the pyro guy, just all of them. They're in you're in a movie lot, and they're in one of the offices. And they see you walk in. In comes the meat.
I'll take out my headphones. International Love by Pitbull just like seeping through the earbuds. Like, how's it going, gentlemen?
It's going well. Nice to have somebody on set who knows what the fuck they're doing for once.
Well, that's really promising. Can't go any worse than my last gig, right?
Oh yeah, we've heard some stuff. I've got questions, but I'm sure that'd be insensitive and all. But how are you doing? How'd they get you to sign on? What? I'm still very curious about the concept.
I owed my agent a favor. It seemed like a good paying gig. Honestly, like, work slowed down a little bit in Chicago after the whole incident with Oliver. So got a gig out here. He was a dick, but like getting like permanently on fire still kind of sucks.
Well, he wanted to be the hottest actor in Hollywood. Not funny, right? Yeah, sorry. Anyway, I take it you've learned through the outline.
Looks like looks like I'm in for like 3 out of the 5 leads. It gets really twisted. What kind of safety measures we got going on this?
Oh, well, we've got all the usual. We got the unions on set. Nothing too major. We've got 3 major pyro events that I'll be working on, and he stops and kind of looks, and it's you, the pyro guy, and you recognize most of the folks in this room. There are about 7 folks in this room, but there's one guy in the roof that's just been sitting in the corner with his head down the whole time. And as pyro guy, I'm gonna call him Sunshine. As Sunshine is running through the pyro events, he is distracted looking at the guy in the corner. Then looks over to you and goes, you know that guy?
Can't say I do. I thought he was with you.
I thought he was one of yours. Buddy. And he just head down goes, me? Yeah, who are you? And he raises his head, and you see that he's wearing a hat, and it almost looks like a stocking, but it's pure white, except where the eyes are. The head was down, so you couldn't see it before, but the eyes are just kind of black, with red that runs down. He goes, yeah? Are you with the costume department? Kinda.
It's a hell of a look.
Thank you.
Can I picked up an ability
Mm-hmm.
not too long ago, understanding body language. Can I roll that?
Absolutely. I'm gonna say this will be a vigilance check.
It says it's a logic check, but if you want it to be a
okay.
vigilance check, that'd be much better for me. But I'll do what it says.
Okay, I'll make it a vigilance check. I think that makes more sense. And it's only going to be target number 14.
Okay, yeah, I'll go for that. 15 with an M in the middle.
Fantastic success.
Yeah.
His body language right now reads pure excitement. This is an artist who is preparing to put together a masterpiece and is looking at the paint and the tools and all the things necessary to craft a work of art.
When you say he's looking at the tools, you mean us talking with us right now. I'm getting that feeling. Okay.
Yeah, he's just very excited about a project.
Okay, well, based on the description that you said, there is nothing inherently sinister there. So I'm going to lean over to Sunshine very quietly and go, I think this guy might be one of the producers.
I am, in a matter of speaking.
Oh, you heard that?
Mm-hmm. Oh, my senses are really good. I have a way of seeing the world that will have people talking about this for years.
Yeah, definitely one of the producers. Awesome. I glad to be on the project. Yeah. Were you here to hear out the coordination that we got going on? Sunshine here is about to go into the pyro.
No, the time for me to display my part isn't for some time.
Okay. Well,
Please continue.
Sure. Thanks for having us on board, Mr.
Muse.
Mr. Muse. Well, hey, people call me Crash. I can't really judge a name, right?
I've wondered about your name, in fact.
Yeah, my mentor gave it to me. It was actually his mentor's name, so it's sort of a legacy thing.
Didn't you die?
For a minute.
And now you're alive.
Yeah, quick brush with death and made it back.
Why?
Why what?
Why did you make it back?
That's a hell of a question. I mean, I guess like anyone that has a near-death experience has that same, has that like, why am I back here? Or what am I supposed to do? What's my purpose thing, right?
You died in pursuit of your art. Your stunt would have become legend. The film would have made you an immortal, and yet you choose to live instead. Why?
I guess I'm looking to make a bigger legend. I'm not done. I'm not quite done dancing with death just yet.
I like that. I think I can help you.
Fantastic.
Sunshine goes, the others are gonna need the room for the table read, so we gotta hurry and wrap this up.
Yeah, you want to grab coffee and go over everything?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We turn the page, and Molly, you get a ping on your phone that says, it's time for the table read. Get John to the conference room.
John, sorry, I think I am supposed to be getting you to a conference room for a table read.
I know where it's at. I'm heading that way. Okay, so I did think of one thing that you can help me out with.
Sure.
So I'm on this very, very strict and very, very weird diet. It seems like whenever we have big breaks and I come back, I'm gonna be like really, really, really hungry. And so anything that's like high protein, high amino acid, things that will like help with like lacted muscle like mass, I think is really, really important. So if you can make sure that I have that, and that's and maybe some coffee, and that's probably about it. Like,
cool. Any specific type of coffee, cream, sugar, anything like that?
Molly, you get another ping, that says, I'm watching the door and it hasn't opened yet. Get moving.
As I'm saying this to you, I'm standing up and going toward the door, so at the very least I can open it, and I'm hoping she's watching from the backside so she can't tell which one of us is walking out first.
You see her on the other side looking dead at you opening the door.
Yeah, this seems right. This feels correct.
I have heightened senses.
Mm-hmm.
Can I? I mean, I don't want to take away from what Crash can do, which is that body language. But with heightened sense, can I get like a vibe off of this, or what would I? Can I roll for like this, like to see that there's? Because I don't like. I know I created an envy bomb, right?
Mm-hmm.
But looking at Molly, I don't see the other person. Like, Can I get some vibe off of this?
With your heightened senses mixed with your gift of envy, you feel that envy bomb diffusing as she takes that frustration out on Molly. Like, she feels less envious if she makes someone else feel smaller. And while you don't know what's happening between Molly's getting up in this moment of fuck as the door opens and Molly looks out, and the diminishment of that vibe that you're feeding off of, you're kind of putting two and two together.
I hop up and I go, you know what? Cold foam ice. I don't like it black. Give me, make it look like milk. Like, I gotta be honest, I hate the taste of coffee. I only drink it because I like caffeine, and it kills your reputation if you're walking around with a monster, because then you're like Kyle in like monster trucks. And I follow Molly out. Am I able to see her?
Oh yeah.
I wave and go, hey, whoopsie doodle. Hey, you got to watch your back here. Molly is killing it. She's going to take your job if you don't watch your back.
Roll me another ego check with advantage. Target number is only going to be 11.
Okay. All right.
Is there any way I can help this whatsoever?
Roll with edge.
I just hate her now. Like, I just do. And
that's a 15.
As he says it, in order to help, I will literally just be like, John, you're so wonderful. Like, thank you so much for giving me such an awesome first day on set. And don't worry, I've got everything taken care of. High protein, high amino acids, coffee just like you like it, cold foam, no black coffee. Totally got it. I am going to put it in the entire order while we're in your table read, and I'm going to have it picked up as soon as we're done.
Well, I do hate to interrupt you two, but you do have a table read to get to. I'm glad you like your assistant. I know how to pick them.
I'm heading there right now. Thank you so much, Molly. Have a good one, oopsie doodle. And I
So here's the thing with the spirit of envy. Very much like the spirit of vengeance, like, if you commit a harsh enough sin, like, the Ghost Rider could smell you a mile away.
Sure.
And the Ghost Rider can feel how bad the sin is.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much envy is necessary for a person to go red line, like where they start to lose themselves. But the closer they get to that threshold, the sweeter it feels.
I believe my main goal here is to edge that envy.
Now that's a t-shirt. I want an Edge That Envy t-shirt immediately. Right now.
You can tell that she, like, at this rate, if you keep this up, in fact, you can see it in your mind's eye. You can feel the seed of it, which is the need to let it out. And it's manifesting in visions of violence toward Mollie. Like she is taking it all out on her in her head. That is the warning that I'm giving.
Okay.
But
I head to the table read.
Right behind
as the door opens, Sunshine looks up and goes, "You all aren't due. We have the room for another 30." And you see the other door opens and a couple of the other actors are also there. And Sunshine is very confused and the lights go black. And John, you are pushed into the room by something. And Mollie, so are you. And the thing is, you know how strong you are. Yet you're still effortlessly pushed into this room, and the door closes behind you. The lights are still out. And then you hear, "Now's the time where I exhibit my art. Back in the day, artists had patrons, those who believed in their work. Give them the means to pursue their art without fear of surviving civilization, money, food, socializing. None of that is important. All that really matters, all that's ever mattered, is the art. And those
Damn,
who know how to..."
this movie is gonna be dark. I'm loving this.
The lights shine. The lights turn on. And you see, trigger warning, gore. This is a rated R game. Just heads up. You see a humanoid figure, skinless, holding firecrackers. And you see on the coat rack the flesh of Sunshine.
What in the actual fuck?
Whoa! I'm looking around for wherever that voice is coming from. If that weird fucker's still in here, I want to find him.
He is not. And he says, and you recognize his voice.
Oh yeah.
He says, "What's really true in this world is art and those who know how to appreciate it. And those that don't, well, they are a waste. But one man's garbage is another man's masterpiece. So, I can say now, for once in my life, I wouldn't switch places with anyone.
Does it look like the fireworks are about to go off or being set to go off?
And
I
the doors
think-
are locked.
Got
I
any
think,
windows?
without thinking, I'm going to run forward and grab them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking for like Molly just said, windows or anything else, like very like Batman with the bomb style. Like, oh god.
You do see windows, but strangely, these regular windows have become glass blocked and barred. Like metal bars have manifested.
Metal bars I can bend.
You can certainly try. This is going to be a
God.
melee 25.
I'm gonna take one look at John, realize he also doesn't obviously know what's happening here, see that some dude I don't know has grabbed this firecracker, and I'm like, all right, brave soul, let's go. And I'm gonna try to go mend those metal bars enough to where I can punch out the glass behind it and give him a hole to throw those out of.
Okay. Roll me a melee. Target number 25. Okay. John, you are seeing your personal assistant just run over and grab the bars and start pulling, and they start to bend, but they're not giving completely with the
do I feel like that she has powers, or just abnormal, like just strong?
Mal, you tell me if I'm pushing the description too far,
for
but Molly moved with the speed that very clearly says powers.
I try my best to slow it down enough to where normal people would maybe not clock me, but I think other people with powers could probably still clock me.
Yeah, and I mean, I have heightened sense too.
Oh yeah,
And I hang out with a speedster, so like maybe like that makes sense.
yeah.
As I see her do that, I snap my fingers and point my finger at her, and I'm going to use boost powers.
And I'm working with Mighty 4 here for strength.
So the character, one character within 5 spaces boosts all of their powers. If the powers have ranged or affect area or duration, these are doubled. If the power affected damage or multiplier, add 1 to the effects. If any other normal happens with this a fantastic, it automatically happens with any success. Not just a fantastic one. So if you make a success and not a fantastic, it's considered to be a fantastic.
I'm gonna give you a reroll as you feel a surge of strength come out of nowhere.
Is that re-rolling just my low die or re-rolling the whole
No,
thing?
the
'Cause I
whole
did get
thing.
a fantastic.
Ah, damn.
I'm-
Because they got a 20 already.
I did. I got a fantastic.
You need a
success.
25.
Yeah.
It's okay. Let's try again. 25! Let's go.
You try again, and you yank the metal bars out of the wall. It is it's gonna be, I'm gonna say before you're able to do this, you realize if you go, like, if you do this, there's no pretending like you're a normal person. Like, the game is up.
A man was skinned alive and his skin is hanging off the coat rack. I think I am the least of people's problems in this second. And if I really am their biggest problem, I'll be their biggest problem. That's fine.
Okay, and you all see Molly just rip the bars off out of the wall, break the glass, and now you have a place to throw these explosives.
I'm gonna pivot right to it, but really quick with my heightened senses and the luck I have. Quick check of, am I about to throw the explosive like straight into people or into something worse?
Roll me a vigilance check.
Okay,
This is only going to be target number 13.
got it. Exactly.
13 on the money. No, this is just going to land on the lot.
Okay, then just pitched straight out into the lot.
And before they even hit the ground, and you notice that the explosions, like, it looked like these were just regular firecrackers. They explode like grenades.
I had a feeling. Yeah, I'm standing in front of that hole as they go off, on the off chance that they fire back in, like in any capacity. But obviously, to anybody inside, it looks like I'm just standing.
Well, I suppose you can't really choose how people receive your art.
I think it's time, guys. Window out.
Yeah, you see, like,
out.
you see the actors and the producers, like, looking at Sunshine and, like, going to the door, and the door is just not opening.
Window out. Crawl through window.
That's we're on the second floor.
I can get you down. Come over here now.
They follow you.
I take John first. John's my responsibility. And I get you out because I don't know you have powers. I don't know what just happened.
John, I'm gonna say John goes into the crowd of people, and I'm gonna use shapeshift. And I'm not gonna be John Alpine anymore.
Throw me a agility with double trouble, target number 12, to see if to try and do this without being spotted.
Okay. All right, double trouble. 11.
Some of your co-stars immediately spot what you just did.
I look at them and just go.
And Mollie, you start taking people out. You don't see John in the room at all.
As I start getting people out, I'm like, fuck, I've already lost him. It is my first day. I literally cannot let this man die. I can't let any of them die, but I definitely can't let that man die. As I'm getting people out the window and, like, essentially, like, just grabbing them and being like, sorry, hi, nice to meet you. I'm Mollie. Need you to trust me for a second. And I, like, float them down to the ground, and then I'll come back up to the window and grab them.
Cool.
I'm just standing at the window, just helping people out to, like, weird girl with powers. Go.
Good to know.
Go.
John, what are you doing?
I'm going to copy Mollie's power, and I'm going to assist and float people down.
There you go.
As the shift.
I'm going to need all three of you to make me a vigilance check, target number 20 with trouble.
I'm going to negate that trouble with my charmed life.
Okay.
Because that normally gives me an edge.
I got my 20.
I did not.
I got
Even
14.
Even before trouble, I had already failed.
It's because I'm wearing my Spider-Man shirt. Just saying.
John, you are the only one that notices, but for each person that is taken down, a trap door opens and another person falls into the floor.
I hate that. I hate that a
Right.
lot.
I want to say there are about 12 people that were in the room, minus Sunshine, so 11. You guys have been able to successfully get down 4, and 3 have been taken into the trap holes.
Shift looks over at Mollie and goes, "Hey, I know we don't know each other, but you need to go fast as you can, just unnaturally fast as you can."
That I can do. And I'm taking off the training wheels. I'll go as fast as
Grab them all. You got that
I
strength.
can. Yeah, I was gonna say, technically I could take as many as I needed probably down in one go. I'll grab whoever I can and go down as fast as I can.
I'm just like hanging onto the window and helping people through because I don't know the trapdoor thing and I don't know what's going on, but I'm just getting people out, and that's just the mentality I have is out, 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 out. Also, I know that I can just leave, but they don't.
John, your phone goes off.
Who is it?
It's Bernie.
Fuck. It's not the time. I have to hit ignore. I have to hit ignore. Actually, John Alpine has a Google Pixel phone and hits the button that allows me to have my little fucking robot say, "Hey, sorry, I'm busy right now. John can call you back shortly."
Are you able to hear a response? Like, it's
It
somebody
actually, when they respond, it types out what they respond. So it's meant for you to be in a table read or in a meeting. You can actually type responses for the robot to say, or hit like auto responses that it will pop up based off of what they say.
the message that you get is, "Please, kid, help me. Help. He won't stop. Please, kid."
Fuck. I pick up the phone. What's going on? What's going on?
"Kid, I don't know what's going." You hear somebody take the phone. "I can't imagine what it's like to have someone revere your art and to treat them so coldly."
What do you want?
"I want you to feel about my art the way he felt about yours."
How do I do that?
"Well, I just got new materials to paint with, so I'll need time. But luckily, thanks to my patron, a second can be an eternity." "God! John! What is going on?" Click.
I jump through the window.
I turn back after getting the final person out and just see the shift jump through the window. Just go.
Crash, your phone
Okay.
goes off.
I just go to the window, pick up the phone. Really bad time, whoever this is.
You see on the color ID, it's Jessica.
Okay, I will say I don't look at it when I pick it up, but yeah,
Yep.
Good to know.
"You could have lived forever in a scene, and you ruined it."
Hey there, buddy. That was a hell of an art piece you put together.
"You haven't seen anything yet, but I'm glad that you liked it. Did you get the message? Was it too on the nose?"
I think it was a little esoteric, but how about you come on back and we can talk it through and we can figure out some pointers to really make it pop.
To be fair, I'm not great with collaboration, but my patron wanted to send a message. "I promise you that the next piece will be more to your liking. I find inspiration in your name, Crash."
That is when I will check the caller ID to see that it's my agent's phone. Just go.
Mhm.
I'm so sorry. I was under the impression that you were here in town.
Time and space for my patron don't truly matter any longer.
I would be very interested in seeing your art one-on-one.
I promise you, when you see it, you'll understand the respect that I have for you.
I sure do hope that that respect will be mutual. I would hate for it to be one-sided.
I'll see you soon.
And distracted with the phone off, I just go, son of a bitch, I'm just gonna step off of the ledge and just drop down. I got bounce back, so falls don't even hurt me, so I'm just gonna land right next to these two. And just hanging up the phone. Son of a bitch. God, damn it.
And you're able to get the rest of the people out, but again, John, you know that there are 4 that were taken in trap holes in the floor.
I look at the other two. formalities all aside, powers, yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Didn't really put that out there yet, but yeah.
Oh, cool. You know what? Too late for that. I already seen it.
Yep.
We lost 4 people in there. They fell through trapdoors. That's why I wanted you, and I look over at Molly, to go fast. Don't know where those trapdoors go. Don't know how.
We're on the second floor, so they got to still be in the building, right?
Implying that they're not somehow magical and teleporting them to some other place, as I doubt that those trapdoors were real.
He did say time and space are an illusion when he called me from my agent's phone in Chicago. So
hey, my agent was just being probably tortured on mine as well. So
is your agent in the city or somewhere else?
Local here in LA.
Cool. So none of this makes sense.
Cool. I really do hate this industry. This fucking sucks. Okay.
It's I want to say it's usually not like this, but the last set I was on, a guy turned into like a fire being, and now we've got this bullshit. So I'm considering a career shift. We'll see.
Hollywood magic, they say. All right. Yeah.
And I put my hand out. I'm the shift.
Nice to meet you. I'm
Mollie.
I
know.
a fancy
And
name.
I wipe my face and show you John Alpine, and then wipe my face and go back to the shift.
Name on the nose.
Cool. I get it now.
Cool.
Sweet.
I'm Crash. That was my stunt name. I didn't pick a cool hero name yet. We're gonna go with that one.
Okay, so you pick your own cool hero name. No one explained this part to me. I've only been doing this for like 2 fucking weeks, okay? And I didn't know if that was a thing that was bestowed upon you or that you picked yourself. So good to know.
My understanding is that my understanding is that if you don't tell everybody that you picked it yourself, they'll never know.
Fair enough, but for now the longest story short, I was accidentally harboring a demon for the past 27 years of my life. It became not dormant a couple weeks ago. I watched myself die. Now I'm alive. Don't know why I'm alive. Don't know how I'm alive. But somehow some of the things that it gave me while it was in there stayed behind.
Cool story. I know a couple of writers you should talk to when we're done with this. Let's maybe find the missing people and our agents and weird fucking art muse guy.
Yeah.
Can any of you go through walls to check this? Like,
Won't have that
yeah,
one.
but the walls won't be there anymore.
Oh, interesting.
explains the name a little bit further. Storyteller, what are some of our options? Like, can we just is there doors that we can just go in and just see if they're on the first floor, or are we pretty sure that it was teleportation out?
You're pretty sure this is an ability. In fact, you've been around Banff enough times to know that teleportation. That's what this is.
All right, so I think if this person's calling you, I think I have a connection with this person. It seems like it might be someone I know, but I don't want to be presumptuous. That being said, they clearly are attached to you and I. We need to get their attention to get us again, I guess.
I tried encouraging them. They really want to make the work to show how much they respect me. So they're really focused on doing the thing.
It's at this point. A news alert goes off on your phones that there are 2 high-speed chases happening on either side of town.
What the fuck?
Any information about who the chases are or anything like that?
I'm going to say if we got people with heightened senses that with your heightened senses you can see in the live stream. In one car is Jessica, and in the other car is Bernie.
He's gonna kill one of them, at least. How do high-speed chases end? A crash.
Crashes. Do you guys think you can get to your guy in any record time?
You get
fast.
You get super speed and super strength. Is that your deal?
Super speed, super strength. I can fly.
Cool.
Haven't tried the mime
Crash.
thing yet, but maybe.
Get on Molly's back, and I will. I'm sorry, gonna just and I clone Molly's power.
Cool.
Take
Counterpoint, and I fly off.
Perfect. Great.
Noted.
Okay.
Don't know what Crash's power is. You said if you went through the wall, it wouldn't be there anywhere. So my thing is
It's complicated. I'm gone.
Okay. It's so now here's the thing. I don't know LA, but
Okay.
I'm
What
gonna
would you like
say
to know?
I'm gonna say like one person is coming from LAX and the other person is coming from the
valley.
Right, and they are on a collision course with each other.
Okay.
Now the thing that you notice is that they are phasing through other cars, so cops' pit maneuvers aren't working.
Mm-hmm.
But that is the situation you see.
I'm heading towards the. I'm assuming Bernie's coming from the valley.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna start. I copied Molly's power, and I'm going to super speed that direction.
Okay, so
Going for Jessica.
go ahead and roll me an agility check with triple advantage because of your super speed. Target number is going to be 15.
Okay. Boop.
That's a 7. That's a 9.
You said triple or double?
Triple. That's a
All right.
9 again. And that's a 12. That is a failure.
Okay.
All right, good to know. So you're after Bernie. Crash, I'm assuming you're after Jessica.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Okie dokie. Go ahead and roll me an agility check.
Cool.
Because
I'm using Charmed Life to give me
Mhm.
an edge, and I'm using Accuracy 2 for a +2 to that agility check.
Gotcha.
So when I do a +2, is it already baked into my sheet, or do I?
You have to put it in. You have to put it in with the cog on the ability score portion of things.
Okay, cool. I already did. Great.
Okay, cool. There you go.
All right. So
A
it's
19.
but I'm rolling with edge,
Mm-hmm.
and it's still a 19.
Okay. Molly, you see these two go off. What are you doing?
I don't know LA. And so I would have to follow Shift. Crash ran away too fast.
Okay. And so you're with Shift. Go ahead, roll me a agility. You're going to be rolling with trouble, mainly because Shift knows where he's going. You're following, so.
Fair. Okay. I will take that. This is gonna go bad.
Okay. So this is mainly to see. Yeah, that you rolled a 10. That's not great. This is mainly to see how this scene is going to play out. Crash, you make it to Jessica first. You're flying next to the car. Any attempt to touch the car, your hand goes through.
That's okay.
And you see Jessica has her hands on the wheel and she's handcuffed to it. And she's looking at you. What did you get me into?
I appreciate
Wait.
you asking that question. Yeah.
What the
Hold
fuck
that
is
thought.
flying?
Hold that thought. And actually, going through the car sounds great. Because what I want to, if I go into the car, is the steering wheel tangible?
Nothing about the car is tangible. Nothing about Jessica is tangible.
Jessica's also not tangible. Interesting. Okay. Then I'm going to keep pace. And pretty much I'm waiting for a moment. I'm waiting for the moment where if it comes down to it, I'm going to literally just move into the car and wrap around Jessica to human airbag. Because I don't know how to deal with this right now. I do know how to do one thing though, which is car crashes.
Okay. On the other side of town, Shift, you make it in. There's only a couple of minutes before these cars collide. Same thing with you. Your hand goes through the car. Your hand goes through Bernie. And he's looking at you and going, "Who the hell are you? Does he know? He doesn't know Shift is John. It's like, who the hell are you?"
John sent me.
The guy in the mask said that I need to talk to John. Where is he?
What do you want to tell John?
I'm supposed to ask him a series of questions and nobody but him. Where do you know where he is?
He's in my ear. Go, say it.
I can't tell anybody but John, or he's gonna. You can see Birdie is. Look, I know you mean well, but there's no way out of this unless I talk to John.
For
If you could
fuck's
just
sake,
fly.
Bernie, how have you not figured that this is out?
The hell are you talking about?
You know that this is me.
Kid?
Yes.
Alright, I don't got a lot of time. I was supposed to ask you, why don't you like me? Not me, but
Me?
yes. You said you know what I'm talking about.
Because he scares the living shit out of me.
Is that good enough? And you can see he's looking at the passenger seat. You don't see anybody in the passenger seat.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear as the gas pedal gets hit by something and the car goes even faster.
I try to keep up as quickly as I possibly can. What's the other questions?
Right. Why can't we be friends?
Because you scare the shit out of me.
And then I'm supposed to tell you that you should say you're sorry.
At that moment, I think it hits Shift. And he goes, fuck that. I'll tell you the truth. It's because he'll never be me. He wants to be me, and that's all he wants. And that is disgusting, and I hate it. He's weak, pathetic, and has nothing to live for. And I would like to try to tap into my envy to see if I can feel that aura. Feel the location in which this little fuck is.
You stop looking with the eyes of a mortal and you start looking through the eyes of envy. And you couldn't see him before, but you see him clear as day in the passenger seat in a green cloak covered in vines. Vines coming out of his eyes and his mouth. He is sitting in the passenger seat, mouth open. You could feel the roots of Yggdrasil all throughout his body as he's sitting there manipulating things but not truly in the moment. He is manipulating the story, but he's not in it. And all you feel is envy of you.
He is so weak and pathetic that he can't even come after me face to face. He has to go after innocents. He has to go after people that can't defend themselves because he is so weak.
Roll me an ego check.
Fuck yes. Take my 19.
You hear in the passenger seat, just a rageful scream, and you see the car like hit the ground, and it's very tangible. Mollie, as you make it here, you hear an infernal scream, and time stops.
Oh, not this motherfucking shit again.
You wait to hear the voices that usually come, but they don't. But you see the passengers the passenger in the seat next to Bernie, clear as day.
Oh, you're okay. I didn't know I got to keep this one. This is interesting.
And then you look at Shift, and you see eyes burning green and a man wreathed in green flames. Skull with fangs dripping green poison and toxin. Hands clawed, spitting venom at the person in the passenger seat. And just as quickly as you see it, it's gone. We turn the page, crash.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, the car hits the ground. You know the sound of wheels hitting road more than anybody else. You're not sure how long the car is going to be tangible, but in this moment, you know that it is.
Cannonball through the window into Jessica. I'm taking her and that steering wheel out the other window of the car.
Roll me a melee. This is going to be more an agility check. We know you have the strength to do it. Do you have the grace to do it and not hurt Jessica? Is the question. This is only going to be agility, target number 12.
Okay, I'm still using my.
I am going to give you an. I'm going to give you an edge because this, I believe, falls into the occupation of the stuntman. You know how to take a fall. You know how to make contact and not hurt people.
Definitely, given the delicate nature of this, and I assume this is considered a combat role, so that's going to reduce down my agility from.
Oh, this is not combat. You're not trying to hurt
great.
him.
Okay, great. I wasn't sure if my charmed life could do a double edge, but I'm gonna roll with it. Oh, I don't need to. It's a 20.
Oh, that's a 20. So yeah, you just crash through the windshield, and you fly out the rear windshield, and you have her. You see the car. It hits the side of the highway. It spins out harmlessly, not hitting anybody, and you have Jessica in your arms, and she goes, "There's so much you need to tell me, and I need a raise."
Yep, and I book it in the direction of, like, in the opposite direction of the other car, because I don't know if they've gotten to it yet. And I guess this is what I'm doing now, so I'm just rocketing towards where Shift and Mollie went with her.
All right, and so you're on your way there, Mollie. You see Bernie, this sweet old man, caught in between two eldritch forces that are just emanating hatred towards each other. What do you do?
I'm going for him. I'm not here to get in the way of Eldritch being bullshit. I've done this a few times. It never ends well for me. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the little old man and get him out of the car.
Okay. Roll me the same thing. You're gonna roll me an agility check.
Cool.
Target number is only gonna be 12 for heroics.
21.
Oh, this is so easy for you. But the thing is, you see the passenger reach over and touch Bernie on the shoulder. And Shift, you see just a glimmer of green over Bernie's eyes. And you know what Shift just did.
You mean swaps? What swap?
No, Swap. You know what Swap just did. He opened Bernie's eyes, and Bernie looks at you, and there's just fear. And he goes, "Kid!" And then Mollie grabs him. And the last thing you hear as the car veers off it to hit the road is, "Now that's one less friend you have."
I run to the car and I try to see if there's still a passenger in the passenger seat.
He's gone.
Shift literally just starts beating the shit out of the car, just out of just pure anger, just punching. He is not a strong man, but he is punching as hard as he can. His hand is probably breaking, and he continues to do it. And just over and over, his knuckles bleeding, cracking the glass as his own blood starts to just cover it.
And as you hit the car, the glove compartment pops open, and there is a red velvet envelope that comes out that says, "To John Alpine, an invitation to the gala."
I grab it and I walk over to the other two.
Yeah, I'll land around this point.
Jessica is just kind of bapping you on the shoulder, like, you fly this whole time, and you
It's
made
new.
me
It's
fly
new.
coach
It's new.
so
It's new.
many times.
It's new. The whole thing's new.
And as you walk closer to Shift, you see Bernie hit the ground and like scoot back away from you. Jesus, kid, Jesus!
Whoa, 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 whoa. We're good. We're good, okay? We're good. You're good. Okay? You're good.
Shift, I'm going to need you to take the tag Extreme Appearance.
Okay.
Because now it is not cloaked. In this moment, you all see a burning green skull with fangs dripping poison and a clawed hand.
You look a lot like a guy that tried to kill me a couple weeks ago.
You ever think about doing monster movies?
You know, there are two types
No to
of people
both
in
of
this
those.
world.
Do you guys have something nice to wear to this? And I hold up the invitation.
No.
Probably. What is it?
I hand it over.
Yeah. What is this? Does it say anything about the gala? What it is, or?
You open it up, and there are two bloodstained tickets to the gala, the works of John Alpine.
Well, I'm assuming these tickets are for us because I'm pretty sure they'd let you in for free.
You find John looking at probably a stopped car that's on the freeway, and you see him like turning the side mirror to look at himself.
Kind of wicked.
Flames suit you.
Yeah, it's gonna definitely take a different acting career. It's gonna take it in a completely different direction. I think voice acting is the only thing I'm gonna be able to do for a bit.
Or horror movies. You never know.
GM, quick clarification.
Mm-hmm.
This is something that is visible to the world and not like something that like Mollie has their special vision to see.
Mollie got to see it first as it was beginning to manifest into the world.
Does Mollie still have her special vision active, or was that a split-second thing?
That was a split-second thing.
Cool.
I
never
only
mind.
get it when time stops.
Great. Perfect.
Love how nonchalant Molly is about the powers.
Look, at this point, it has been a hell of a few weeks since all this started to develop. First, it's all started with a rat telling me not to go to class, and now here we are. I'm on the side of the road. I rescued an old man out of a car. The guy that I was hired to be the assistant of looks like he's got green flames coming off of his face. And some guy that acts like he's the villain from Saw has just like decided that I'm going to be a part of all this because I took an internship because I needed to get the hell out of Chicago because I'm having a crisis about why I lived. So you know what? My power is the least of my concern right now.
You know? Fair. Super fair. Also, I'm with Molly. This is the works of John Alpine. I imagine you don't need a ticket to your own event, right?
Yeah, so I'm guessing these are for us.
Same.
I don't
Cool.
have anything to wear to this.
Jessica can help you with that.
Great.
Oh, you got a great figure. I need coffee.
I can run and get us some. Literally, I can run or fly it.
We should probably like not be on the freeway though.
Yeah, we should get them to someplace that's not here. But
Yeah.
where is safe now? Because Set's not safe. I'm gonna assume offices aren't safe.
I'm from
hotel, maybe?
Chicago, so
I'm also from Chicago.
I imagine the gala is here and not Chicago, so we're limited.
There is an address and a start time, and also it's BYOB.
I'll be bringing plenty. Thank you very much.
It's an abandoned warehouse. It starts at 7 p.m. It's just about 5 now.
Let's take them back to your hotel if you're cool with that.
Yeah, my hotel is fine.
Jessica, can you order something from like one of the prop houses in the area or something that Molly can wear in the meantime? Like on the flyover?
I suggest something with like a slit in the leg or something. I tend to lift heavy things and crash things a lot.
Hey,
So,
me too.
maybe
Well,
just
the
mobile.
latter, not the former.
Of course, yes, of course.
Great. That raise is absolutely going to happen as soon as I figure out if I am staying in this, because oh my god, the past 2 times I've been on set, this bullshit's happened.
Yeah.
Last time I died.
Fair enough. The same, but not on set. It was just unfortunate. I will grab one of them and look at shift. You copied my power. Can you grab the other one?
I got Jessica. It's fine.
Perfect. We just
I
follow
will
me,
copy your
yes.
power. I will meet you there. I have to talk to Bernie for a minute.
Wait.
Oh.
Maybe we should. We don't need to.
Bernie? Hey,
Look.
Bernie, right? Bernie? Hi, Caleb Casey. I'm a stuntman. This is weird, but what you need to keep in mind, your friend here saved you from somebody else putting you into a death race. That's the one thing you got to focus on here. Your friend, your very scary looking friend, saved your life and went out of his way to do so.
You roll me an ego check, target number 16. Shift, roll me a resilience check, target number
Has 21.
15.
Oh, beautiful. I was about to offer the help action, but you do not need it.
No, I talk a lot. I'm good.
Yeah.
14.
You can offer him the help action.
I was gonna say,
You're
can I give him the help action?
You're trying. Oh, you know what? Tell me how you would do it.
As Crash is kind of trying to comfort this old man, like in his fear, I'm gonna look at Shift and go, I know what it's like to have people that really like you 1 second and the next second they think that you're really dangerous and scary. Just give him a minute. He'll figure it out. Mine did. Mine even labeled me as a prisoner and a danger. But they're my team. And he's yours.
Roll edge. Roll with edge.
It
You
changed
thought
my-
I forgot about that, but I
19.
didn't.
changed it from a 14 to a 19.
Pep talk.
You feel the ability to rein in the spirit of envy. But before you do, what are all of you envious of?
Including myself?
No, not you.
Oh, okay.
Not you.
You feel Bernie, even in this moment of being terrified, is envious of the powers that he's seeing on display. Like, why not him? Like, all his life, he's watched superheroes come and go. Why didn't he get an ability? Jessica sees you and sees Crash and goes, you get to be in front of the camera. You get to be in the movie industry a legend. I'm still making calls. And you get powers on top of that? Look at this way. This was just a baby. Why? Molly, what about you?
I think Molly's envy lies in such a different place than everyone here because she's never had this. idea of I want to be a big star. Like, they've only ever wanted to help people. And I think the thing that they feel the most envious of are the people that understand what's going on within themselves. Like the people that get why they have powers or how to work them and things like that, because this is all so new and they are so terrified constantly that they're going to hurt somebody instead of save them.
Crash?
Hilariously, I envy Bernie and Jessica. God, it would be great to not have died and had to do what I had to do to come back. And now I have these powers, and I just probably wound up on the news with that. And just before this, again, I had the remnants of like a phoenix, not even the cool kind, the asshole kind, like explode inside me, and had to fight that after running from an Asgardian. I really miss just being a career guy.
And you feel all this envy, and you know you could push the button and exacerbate it. You can push them to the next level, maybe even get them to act on it. But then you hear Mollie's words, and it gives you enough calmness to control the spirit. But the spirit's like a hungry dog. It sees all this food, but you have to gently calm it down.
I pull out my keys and one of my business cards, and I write my address on it, and I hand it to Mollie, and I go, in a minute, I'm going to need you to take Bernie to this address and just leave him there. He'll be safe. I'm going to pull my phone out, and I'm going to text Bleer and ask Bleer to pick Bernie up and bring him to New York, and say that if you really want to have a good time, put Bamf and Bernie in the same room. But like the text message is gonna be like, hey, I need someone to, I need you to get Bernie safe. He's here. And when I hand Mollie the key and stuff like that, I just look at Bernie and go, a friend's gonna come pick you up. You don't have to deal with me. And I look at Mollie and go, keep the key and the address. While you're out here, stay there. Don't stay in a hotel.
I am gonna roll. I'm gonna odd. Bernie can take this. Even he is too scared of you. He takes a deep breath. Wait, kid. Fucking. That's how you're doing the New York and the LA gig. Okay, no, it makes sense. If I would have known that you could be at two places at once, I would have been pitching your name a whole lot more. You don't do the scary face anymore, though. I don't like it.
Well, do me a favor. You're gonna have a whole bunch of new work to figure out how to get me to have this face on the screen. You know, maybe Kung Fu Carrot 7. You know.
Nah, I think we might need to change genres with your whole spooky vibe. But
if you guys want, Jessica here really gets me into all kinds of stuff. Like
I
don't. You guys on this one.
You're not consciously doing it, but your face returns to normal. And Jessica goes, "Yeah, I could do the work if you guys need." Yeah, she pulls out business cards and hands it to Bernie, and Bernie goes, "All right."
Yeah, see, I told you to do it.
Yeah, I'm still mad at you.
I know. Do you want to go back to Chicago? Because I got an idea.
Yeah, I think I do.
Cool. I'm gonna pull out my phone and I'm gonna text Caster.
Everybody's calling
Yeah.
this speedster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think all the speedsters and like the teleporters get annoyed that they get text messages to be bus drivers? You know,
Every fucking time.
Every
Like,
time.
Caster's probably off of the roof somewhere just doing the hand grip machine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bernie does walk over to you though, and the hell, and he goes in for a hug.
I go in for a hug and I put my mouth right up to his ear and I go, "Don't ever let anyone think anything different than that. I love you, man."
I knew you did. I had an inkling that you had a whole other thing going on. I thought it was a weird sex thing you didn't want to talk about.
I mean, that still exists, but that's a completely different story that I feel like you being involved with would just make it worse, you know?
No, I thought you might have like, a suit. I just thought it would have like puppy ears or something.
No puppy ears, just a really, really tight latex. And I know how much you thought it was weird when you, when we went to the spa together. I just didn't want to bring that up ever again, you know?
Yeah,
No,
you're still
don't
you.
look in the closet.
Costume can get you puppy ears. Do you want puppy ears?
No, I'm
I
joking.
know
All
a
of this
guy,
is
but the problem is he sells it in bulk, so you'll need like 5 friends.
none of what I'm saying is true, other than the fact that you don't let. When I say don't let anyone, that means me as well. All right, you have to be the one that reminds me sometimes. All right, now get the fuck out of this place so that we can get you safe, because the 3 of us have a fucking party to go to apparently.
Yep. Oh my god.
Jessica just goes, yeah, they call it the Wolfpack discount. And she's immediately gonna grab my cast.
I think because I've seen Caster go by me so fast so many times now that we're like on a team together, I'm like, hi Caster, bye Caster.
Oh, you guys know each other. Cool.
Yeah, he sort of helped save my life, and then I sort of helped save his because I saw him almost die in a vision thing. It was weird.
Cool.
And
He
pale
also
pink
helped save my.
lightning appears out of nowhere. And even faster than casting, you see that Bernie is gone.
I don't know that one.
I didn't even get him to your house yet. Okay. Well, I gotta go to my hotel and get my stuff and move it to your place, I guess. But
Well,
yeah,
okay.
you're probably better because the studio bought my hotel for the summer, so.
And I'm not using it, so you can use it. So
Cool. Thanks.
My face was definitely just on the news flying and
Yeah, probably mine
barreling
too.
through a car.
I have a feeling next year at school's gonna be really weird.
we are in Hollywood. Plastic surgery is an option, and a mask if you want to not make it happen again.
No, I already got on the news for coming back from the dead. This is sort of par for the course. I think I'm just in it now.
I could probably do with a mask though. I don't really know if anybody cared about me dying. I wasn't really anybody.
I
know people in
don't know
costume.
how-
I'm just saying.
don't know how I feel about being with 2 people who have died. I'm starting to feel like maybe not make this a reoccurring thing.
I'd like to try not to.
Yeah. Break? Like, he's like,
At that point, 2 spotlights hit the sky. And you can tell it's in the location of the abandoned warehouse that
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
that you have the address for it. It is this is being made a spectacle of. There's fireworks, and
Noir, I apologize. You have just hit one of Jacob's personal little like neurodivergent things. Those giant spotlights are actually from World War One, and they're
Floodlights?
carbon. Yeah, the giant floodlights. They're
Yeah.
carbon fiber rods. They're very limited. I know this because I own one. There's like 7 in that exist still that still work. So yeah.
And you have one of them?
Yeah.
Cool. He stole yours.
I love when just in the midst of a game, you find somebody's special interest. That's
Sometimes-
my favorite.
It's not a
thing.
special. It is the bane of my existence. I fucking hate it. I hate it so much. I wish I never had been a part of it. I hate it so much. There's literally like 3 people in the world that know how to make it work. Literally 3 people that know how to make it work.
Oh my god, what does it say that Muse is one of those people?
I believe it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're like the lights are dancing in the sky. There's fireworks going on, which is extra villainous because you don't know fireworks in California. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna swing by props and costume, get you something,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna go there.
Okay.
I'm also gonna see if Sunshine left behind anything that I can bring with me for.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go find me a stupid dress or whatever.
Okie dokie.
Hate this.
I guess all 3 of us will fly back to the studio before
Yeah.
we fly to the.
So we turn the page and we see you in a costume department. Now there are, of course, evening wear. There's your suits, tuxedos, dresses, whatever you want. But there's also superhero gear. Like there's like your costumes and your masks and all that kind of stuff. So tell me, what are you wearing for the evening?
Shift is going through this and going like, oh my god. See, this is the thing. This is why I love being a man, because like all of these suits look exactly the same. Like, and I'm gonna look good no matter which one I pick. So like this is one of the benefits of being a man. Yeah.
And not much else. Oh
Yeah.
no, I'm kidding. So we've got Shift in a suit. You wearing any kind of mask, a hat, or anything? Or is
No,
just straight up suit?
I'm my face is the Shift's face, you know?
Gotcha. Crash, what do you wear to to tonight's festivities?
Crash is like picked out like a nicer shirt and nicer pants, and still the same like white moto jacket that he always wears. It's sort of signature at this point. Still the same dumbass sunglasses that he always wears. I did go through stunt though, and I picked out like I don't need it, but at this point it's like, well, fuck it. And I picked out like the body gear, like the slimline body gear for just like the tiniest bit of absorption on stuff. If I can give myself any kind of an edge, then I'm going to.
Got it.
And yeah, that's about it. Looking like through all the stunt equipment, everything's too big. I can't just show up with an air ram unless I'm gonna go like to throw my own party. So it's
Okay.
Fuck it.
And Molly, what are you wearing towards tonight's festivities?
Molly very quickly, and I mean literally faster than you two can even perceive, goes through everything here. Like flicking through every dress, being like, what is the least awful thing that we have in here? Because Molly doesn't do dresses. Not ruffles, not sequins, not patterns, not anything.
And remember, there's also pants and like superhero gear too, so you got your choice.
Yeah, I think what Molly ends up settling on is a sort of dress that is short and has shorts built into it. Like it doesn't look like it when you're wearing it. It looks very, very nice, but has these shorts built in. It's like a hunter green, and it sort of has a lapel like a blazer that just cuts down pretty low and has like mesh over top of it so nothing falls out, and longer sleeves. And you see her have this on with like the black combat boots that she found over in stunt that are definitely not meant for something like this, but that she will be wearing it like this anyway, and has her hair out of a ponytail for the first time in a very long time out in front of other people, and kind of just like shakes her hair, and finally goes over to the superhero sort of section and finds this dark green mask that she holds up to the sleeve of this dress and's like, close enough, and we'll put it on, and it just basically covers this. And it's like a very basic cut, but she's like, it'll work.
I will grab one additional thing. It just occurred to me: motorcycle helmet, visor.
Let's go.
Yo, this team looks kind of dapper as.
Yeah, so matching white motorcycle helmet.
All right, and so we turn the page and we find ourselves at the gala, and it's just an old rundown warehouse with these two lights and a banner over the double doors written in blood, the works of John Alpine.
A random question, guys. Do you want me to like go up top and if I have to like come careening down through the roof or window or something as a surprise, I can, or should we just walk right in?
Do you have the ability to hear us through walls?
I can hear pretty good.
Okay.
We also have cell phones.
I can just call you and just have the phone open in my pocket.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes,
Cool.
screw it.
Awesome. Then, director, with your permission, I want to retcon for like winch line just to climb up.
Okay, no problem.
I'm not going to use it to get back down, but just to get up.
So you go up to the roof, and you see standing on the roof, not standing, pacing on the roof, Muse.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you using this for like a green room or?
You weren't supposed to come up here first. You're supposed to go see the art, and then I would see what you thought about it.
Sorry, I'm a behind the scenes kind of guy. You know, like I'm with crew usually.
Artists, the worst audience.
I definitely get you. Yeah, sorry. But you know, performance piece on the freeway.
What did you think? I wanted you to know how much I respected you. So
awesome. I kind of dig it. I get the concept. The subjects might have picked something different. Have an idea for a follow-up piece. I know you said you don't like collaboration, but
the collaboration is what ruined the piece. Really, it was supposed to end in a crash that ended the lives of both of your management.
Right, and I'm slowly walking towards him, like in this whole conversation
and now their lives mean nothing, and I'm sorry for that.
I understand, but I think that there is still a way that we can do this, like ending in a crash if you want to.
He takes one step back and he goes, "Wait, I know that you want to hurt me, and
yeah,
we're not at that point yet. I know that you probably want to beat me up.
I was gonna throw you off the roof, but we can do it like drawn out if you wanna."
And he takes out a hammer. So hard to choose. And he puts it in his right hand. Right. And he puts the hand on the floor. And he... Okay, so can we consider this a start? You'll be able to finish, I promise, but he needs to see the work first before we finish this. It's very important to the piece. I understand what you need to do, what you want to do, and we'll get there, but for the piece, it has to come at the right time.
Crash turns around, walks, and just goes right back down the building to the other two. And just unclips and goes, let's just walk over to open the door for them. Let's just.
I look over to Mollie and I go, well, since envy seems to be my thing, and I hold my arm out, I go, would you like to help me make everyone envious?
I would absolutely love to, and I will take your arm.
And my other hand is just a fist. It's just balled up, ready to go.
I'm gonna let them go in first, and I'm gonna yell up the building. I'm holding you to that, and I walk in close and slam the door behind me.
The first thing you see is a mural on the wall written in blood. Painted in blood. And it is the poster for Kung Fu Carrot 1, 2, and 3.
I lean over to Mollie and go, the real reason I wanted you to take my arm is because you might need to use your strength to hold me back.
And you see there is a severed hand holding a paintbrush covered in blood, and another severed hand that gives the film a thumbs up.
Is there any reason we should be concerned about whose hands those are? I mean, like, yes, the dying of an innocent person, but like specific tattoos or anything you two see that makes you think it's a buddy?
My brain is on a different hand at the moment. I kind of get the feeling that this is all Johnny here.
Yeah, I don't recognize these hands, correct?
Roll me a logic check.
Logic. It's not combat, right?
Nope.
Alright. Well, my logic's a 0, so 15.
There's a ring. And you recognize that the cast member that you saw when you went, they responded with like, and you recognize the ring on that hand.
Is there a doorway to the next room?
Mm-hmm.
I don't say anything, I just keep going.
There is there's a body holding a spear. And there is a hole in the chest. And there is like the dead body is being propped up. And there is another body holding the heart, dressed in phage spider's costume. You recognize this as a recounting of one of your first adventures, dressing up as phage spider and defeating the soldier.
I look at it like it is a modern piece of art, and I continue. I'm aware that he wants me to react, and so Shift is doing everything that he can to not react. And Mollie might feel a tense in the arm whenever he sees something that is a little too close to home, but he is doing everything he can to not give anything, not a single thing to this person.
Crash is doing everything to stop thinking about the hammer at the hand, so I'll just whisper to Mollie on the way through, I don't get it, to the piece.
You go up to the second floor, and there is The second floor is set to look like a movie theater. And you see a bunch of bodies with their hands like this as though they're clapping, but all of their faces are missing.
Shift just kind of counts to see how many bodies are in this room.
32.
And just 32. Okay.
32 means something?
No. Just trying to see how many people he's killed for this.
I'm guessing none of them are missing hands from down below.
Because they're all clapping.
Yeah. So 32 plus some hands.
Plus the 2 bodies from the other room, we're at 35 people.
Right, yeah. That's a lot of people.
And there's a spotlight on the stairs that take you to the next floor, and you see the spotlight is shining on faces on the wall.
Well, we found where those went.
John, you recognize these as they've been changed to look like all the faces that you shift into. The last one being your actual appearance.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mollie, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to do something if you would like, but
I would love to.
you can tell that the shift is going towards one of the faces, like literally going to interact with something.
I'm not going to stop you, but I am going to put a little pressure on your arm and make sure I'm keeping up with you in a way that tells you silently, like, I am right here. Don't do anything that's going to fuck you over in the long run. You aren't alone in this room, and whatever's going to happen happens to all of us, not just you. We're okay.
Okay, I need to roll an ego check. I'm gonna make it. Noir, pick a difficulty.
18.
Oh, we're going high. Okay. Yeah, buddy.
I rolled a 19 or an 18. Sorry.
Fantastic success.
He looks at you and goes, "I chose wisely." And referring to having you hold on to me.
Hold on.
And I continue going down. He had to fight every urge to rip his face down, his own face off of the wall.
Once you go up those stairs, it leads you to the roof access. And when you open those doors, there are handless bodies dressed in the suit that you're wearing now and the outfit that Mollie is wearing. But the body that is dressed like Mollie has a dagger in her heart.
Can I say something really out of pocket?
Mm-hmm.
Go
Always.
for it.
If these weren't dead bodies, this would be really cool.
Like mannequins.
Yeah.
I could see
Mollie,
that. I would say it would also be creepy though.
Yeah.
Mollie, what is your agility defense?
15.
A dagger hits you in the exact same location as the knife that is in your art installation.
Oh, we're so gonna kill that fuck.
Can I use a reaction since I knew that this guy was up here already? To interpose?
You can interpose. It will hit you instead.
Cool.
You know I'm okay with that.
I was gonna say I'd like to use one of my new powers right after that's done because I want to
alright.
flex a little bit.
Oh, actually, well then I can not interpose and let you do that.
Either way is fine.
Okay.
I'm happy.
I knew he was up here. I'm gonna
Yeah.
interpose.
Yeah. I was gonna say you had a better idea than I did.
Like I knew he was up here. I knew he was waiting to do stuff. So yeah, I see the dagger in the heart, and I look to Mollie, and I immediately pivot in front of her, to tell her you need to move when the dagger just hits straight in the back.
And after that occurs, You just hear, "Did you like it?"
Ow.
You weren't supposed to.
Yeah.
I was supposed to kill the girl, but
Yeah.
most of the art still stands.
Okay,
Much damage
here's
did
where
I
I'm
take for
going
that, by the
to
way?
use power instead. I'm going to use angry because one, this fucker just called me the girl.
Yes,
and
I know.
second
I'm
of all, I was supposed to be like, what, the one that was disposable? No, fuck this man. I'm angry.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck this man.
Now here's the question: are you gonna attack him?
Yeah, for sure.
Bring it on.
Also, Crash, I think it was 29 damage that you took.
Thank you. So I'm down to a very pitiful 211 at this point.
Damn it, I thought my health was nice.
No, I am one of the
That's
most
nice,
durable
nice.
people. I'm one of the most durable people in Marvel, not just Marvel.
Hell yes.
This is
All
my
right,
power.
so go ahead and roll your attack.
All right, we're adding plus 15 to my melee damage bonus, and I lose 2 from my logic.
And you're rolling with triple advantage because he goes for a bow and then stands arms open with the crushed hand waiting for what happens next.
Beautiful.
Can I give up my action on my turn and use boost on Molly?
Yes, we can.
Cool. Molly, if you have if it's a success, then it's considered to be a fantastic success, and your damage goes up.
That's a 22 total,
Okay.
which is 44 damage. But if we're considering this a fantastic success, then does that
88.
double? Yeah, that's 88.
So it actually says if there's damage multiplier, add 1 to the effect. So I think that does that make sense? Does that mean that it triples?
So here, I'll calculate the damage because
Yes, please.
it's gonna be a lot. But before that, Molly, do you have the heroic tag?
No, I do not.
Okie, that's what I want to know.
That means you can actually kill him.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I've killed so many people as Molly, all on accident. Mind you, all
that
of them
is
have been
100 points of
accidents
damage.
until now.
Tell me what
one-
this looks like as you kill him. He is dead.
Beautiful. As he stands there, kind of arms open wide, without moving, I don't like physically move around Crash. I just sort of duck to the side, still arm in arm with Shift, and go, "I'm sorry, the girl?" And I immediately unlink with Shift, full speed, run into this man, fly him off the side of the building, and smash him, hurl him like he is a baseball into the side of the nearest skyscraper as hard as possible.
So I would like to offer you a karma to paint this panel.
I'd love that.
Maybe it's because you just really got the powers that you don't quite understand just how strong you are. It took a lot of work for you to fly, not even full speed, and get Bernie out of that car safely. You had to maneuver and angle. You are angry in this moment. In fact, you didn't do 100 damage. You did 130 damage because you have the anger power going. You fly at him with the intent to just smash him through a building, but the problem is, Molly, you're a bullet. You're a human-sized bullet in this moment. You don't take him anywhere. It's like trying to punch toilet paper. It just doesn't work. You go straight through him. And the moment you do, you all see flashes. And then there's a sign that lights up on the roof that says, "The Works of John Alpine." And that's when you see the camera. The Muse's masterpiece is complete.
Where is the camera?
You look up. Up, 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 up. And there's a drone.
So I my logic is not high, but I probably have enough sense to be like, well, that photo went somewhere. It's not just like on the drone.
Yeah, that's for sure. Want me to destroy the drone anyway, though, just in case?
So that they can have close-up photos of you? No.
I mean, I've got my mask on.
Sorry. It's not gonna matter.
Fair enough.
I was gonna do that.
Well, then go for it.
You were gonna.
No,
you were gonna,
the guy and the.
Oh, sorry.
No, I mean, honestly, all things considered, that's A-okay.
Do you want me to get the dagger out of your back, though?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. To be fair, I really didn't mean to make him like a pile of intestines and goop. I just wanted to tackle him off the building.
End result was going to be the same.
Fair enough. I get a little carried away.
You probably did him and me a favor by it not being him doing that, though.
Oh, that's good.
Because now we're just on camera watching in confusion as you obliterate a guy.
Yeah, and if it's that far up, I'm not from here. I have a mask on. I'm just a weird girl,
Can I get
maybe?
a vigilance check from all of you?
Sure.
Target number is 11.
Hit 11.
22,
18, 11,
fantastic
22.
success, baby.
You hear?
What the fuck is this?
End credits.
It's coming from the floor below that was set up to look like a movie theater.
You want to go see where the photo just went?
Might as well.
I'll be right down there.
So glad that fucker's
Okay.
dead.
Dope. I'll just walk with Molly downstairs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over to where his goop is.
Mm-hmm.
And
There's two pieces, the top and the bottom. Molly went through.
Yeah. I go over and I kneel down to his upper half, and we could have been friends. We could have been a lot of things. We could have been partners. We could have fought crime together. And I'm sad that we didn't get to see that. And then I get up and then meet the other two.
If you're seeing this and you see Muse's face on the screen, then you've witnessed my masterpiece. I know this might be self-indulgent, but I just wanted to thank you, John. Your callous disregard for the approval and the understanding of your audience is something that I aspire to. You create the art because it's your passion, not because of what it inspires in others, and I intend to do the same. I didn't do this to destroy you, I did this to honor you. He takes off the mask and you see a mutilated face. We are artists and we abide by our own rules. I could not have asked for a better muse.
Well, I guess take some solace in the fact that you didn't let him make you the one to actually finish the piece, thanks to Molly. You right?
The sounds of police sirens and helicopters quickly can be heard.
Meet you at my place, all of you.
Yeah.
Should somebody be here?
No,
No.
they're gonna catch all of this. They're gonna see all of it. Here's the thing: they might have seen Molly kill him, but unless all of this is somehow tied to us, Molly just killed someone that killed 35 people.
At the very
No.
worst, I was acting in self-defense. He has a mannequin dressed up like me that shot a dagger in my direction.
You're not wrong. All right.
All right, let's. I'll meet you all there. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Okie dokie. I'll go back up to the roof and I will fly, swatting the drone down on my way out.
Okay. You all meet at John's. And you see on the news that there is a superpowered mass murderer on the loose.
Fuck me.
You see on the news there is footage of the gruesome attack and they cut away just at the last second. And then there's an audio recording. Alright, just let's all meet at my place. Yeah, she killed 35 people.
Oh, fuck. The end game wasn't this big thing. He was going to frame you for 35 murders, but I killed him, so I got framed for 35 murders.
At least you wore the mask.
At least I wore the mask. Do you have a fireplace in here?
Yes.
I'm gonna take off that mask and I walk over and drop it in the fireplace.
Yeah, you get away with this by wearing the mask. You get away with this by clearly being the subject of deranged shit, and hopefully I get away with this by just recently being on the news saving somebody. So
It seems like it's targeting only one of us.
yeah, but serendipitously, it is now a masked individual that's not going to pop up again.
Yeah.
Yep. And as soon as I take off this dress, it's going in your fireplace too.
I'll have you tell me where your stuff is, and I'll have someone bring it over. Crash, feel free to stay here as long as you need as well. And by the way, this is like a full flat. Like it's a very well furnished and put together apartment. That is an entire floor of a complex, so it's got multiple rooms, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Feel free to stay here. I'm definitely going to have to go East Coast and West Coast back and forth, so I don't really have a choice to stay in. Luckily, I can always just change what I look like. So
We are also both from Chicago and not here in LA, so we could also just not be in this town.
well, I think it might be suspicious if Molly goes back to Chicago right after.
And that's when your phone goes off.
Mine.
Yep.
I pick it up. Hello.
Hi, it's Denise. You wouldn't happen to know where Molly is? You're the PA I assigned for you?
I actually, funny enough, I do. We've been out drinking all night long. I decided to want to get to know her a little bit more, so I convinced her to come out.
I don't think that's true, Mr.
Oh, yeah?
Alpine.
That's weird. Why not?
Well, I recognize from the car chases, the stuntman that was at the set earlier, and Molly, and in the pictures that the cops are showing, that stuntman with a helmet on was seen with 2 other people, and I know Molly.
I gotta be honest with you. This is just to confirm. This is Molly's boss, right?
Mm-hmm. The one that is brimming with envy.
You know, here's the thing. I think that that's the biggest issue here, is that I think that you want to see Molly out there doing this. I feel like you're just jealous the fact that she was able to hang out with me for 10 minutes and be able to get drinks versus, you know, showing me their failed YouTube channel and trying to impress me. I feel like this is a personal problem that you should really leave in your personal life and not bring it into work.
You all see licks of green flames as he speaks.
Chicago, or
regardless of how I feel, Mr. Alpine, the police were still gonna want to speak to her. Do you know if she's with you? I could just send them to your location if that's all the same to you.
Yeah, you know what? Absolutely. Send them to my place. You know the address. You've sent cars by. And I look at Crash and I like snap my fingers and I mouth the word Chicago to you.
To just
Crash.
both of us.
No, to Crash.
You gotta go.
Fuck. If you're back in Chicago, I'm working on putting together a contract thing for hero stuff. Let me know.
I'll get a hold of you when I'm back.
Awesome. Let's work together, not like this. Bye. And I will exit.
If for the sake of time, the cops come and you're able to convince them.
I mean, John Alpine is the alibi, and there's no evidence of John Alpine being involved whatsoever. Other than his name being written all over the fucking theater, right?
Mm-hmm.
In blood.
Yeah, and they're gonna bring you in and question you about that. Denise, however, fires you, Molly.
Fair enough.
And John, roll me a ego check. This is gonna be the last roll of the game. Target number 20.
19. Come on. Hold on. I have karma.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put some edge on that. 20. Exactly.
Let's go.
It is a good thing that you made that roll. The way the story goes is that an obsessed fan tried to get your attention through these gruesome acts of violence, and she is still on the loose. But they assure you that they will find her.
So you said last roll, but if you don't mind, a small little vignette. I look at Molly and go, so you've been fired, but here's the funny thing, is that I'd like to hire you as my personal assistant. They can't tell me no that you can't be there on set.
I would love to accept that.
Great.
And that is where this issue will end. This was one of the darker episodes. I hope y'all liked
This
it.
was so cool.
Dude, I think any episode I'm in is rated TVMA or it's
Honestly,
like
I
the
love
max
it.
issue stuff.
Crash is like the Netflix Marvel stuff.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
When we opened on a man's skin is hanging from a coat rack, I was like, oh, we're in for it tonight, everybody. Let's go. I loved it. It was awesome.
But like as is tradition, we will end with an after credit scene. And we see the owner of this building opens it up as an art gallery. The faces and the bodies are removed, but the mural's still there. And we see one figure in glasses and a hat looking at it. He goes, I can do better. And that is where we end. Thank you so much for joining us for this issue. I truly hope you enjoyed one of the darker stories in the Noirville universe. Yeah. Gang, would you like to do your outros?
Yeah. I'm Jake, and I'm playing the. I feel like this envy thing is starting to really fit Shift.
The destruction of the YouTuber hurt my
so
heart.
good.
Whoa.
That
We
hurt my
hate
heart.
Denise.
You know, good on you for remembering her name. She was just oopsie doodle to me.
I didn't know her name until she called you the last time, and he was like, "It's Denise," and I was like, "Isn't that Oopsie Whoopsie Girl or whatever her name is?"
Just beating that NPC down even after the credits. Yeah. So you can find me. I run a channel called Alt Haven. You can watch all our stuff on YouTube or Twitch. You can find Alt Haven on Blue Sky and other social medias, as well as myself, DM Jake, where I talk about painting miniatures and 3D printing and, other nerdy shit. So, yeah.
All right, Mal, you're up.
Hi, I'm Mallory. You can find me anywhere the internet may have to offer you at Moxie Blue, MoXXIEBLUE. I own and operate Rediscovery RPG, where we make actual plays and then we talk about the making of games, how they're made, both video and tabletop, all that sort of thing. I am a forever GM, but I love getting to play all over the place, especially over here as Mollie or as Ellie when we're playing Outgun. So you can catch me either of those places. I also have a website where you can look at the games that I design and things like that. I think that's about it. I keep busy, but I'm around.
And Zach.
Hi, everybody. I'm Zachary Vaudo. I have been your now formally identified superhero, Crash. You can find me online at Sneakernet or Sneakernet Music. As I said before, I make music for streams and also for your listening enjoyment. I'm also a writer on one of the upcoming cult scenario books that's coming out sometime this year. I'm also a TTRPG player and GM. I don't know when this is airing, so I've done stuff on Rediscovery. I've done stuff here on Noirville, The Hype Goblin, Twisted Fates. I am wherever tabletop games are played.
They should be coming out soon, I promise. And I'm your storyteller, Noir. That's it for me. Go to bed. Bye, everybody.
Good night.